guys, and welcome to this weekly vlog. So it is almost 11 p.m. on Monday the 13th, and I'm starting this vlog now because about 7 p.m., maybe even later, I had a sign that labor is close by and near. It's a little TMI, so I don't really want to talk about it much, but if you've had a baby before, probably know what I'm talking about. But I had that, and then an hour later I started having contractions every 10 minutes, and I had a few throughout the day, but definitely it's a sign that my cervix is dilating and that I'm dilating, and so I've been having contractions very mild, very mild. If you're a family, this is the time that I contacted you guys to start heading over, if you wanted to, into town, because things could progress. If you guys don't know, I have an induction date set for this Thursday, but things are definitely starting to kind of happen naturally. I'm definitely contracting, like right now. It's very, very tight, but I can obviously breathe through them. I got in a shower because I was all gross and I wanted to wash my hair and just be ready just in case. Baby has been pretty still, but he's moving here and there, so I know he's okay. But I think that I'm either in pre-labor or early labor. But this should be the labor vlog part 2. The first one was a preview of the past 9 months, and this one should be labor, delivery, and birth. So I'm just starting this now because I don't know what's going to happen throughout the night. Are you doing it?
Go ahead.
Oh. So, does this sound funny when I talk though? Can you hear
That's
me?
what makes it funny.
Okay. 1.5 centimeter dilated. What else? Oxygen. IV did blood work because my blood pressure is being weird. I tried to wake baby up with oxygen and IV, and we're probably not leaving. Probably gonna stay and have a baby.
Smile.
Okay guys, so it's later the same day, and I tried to do a cute messy bun, but it doesn't look that cute. So I was dilated to 1.5, and then now I am dilated to 2 centimeters, and they decided to keep me. So I was being admitted before they found out about the 2 centimeters, which is good. They had me hooked up to all these machines, and I am contracting, and my contractions are doing something. They're naturally opening up and making me dilate, which is great. And they inserted Cervidil to help soften and get things going, and that stays in for 12 hours. So that's what we're doing. I found out my blood type is O positive. Just wanted to throw that in here so I remember. But we are, we're gonna have a baby either tomorrow or the next day, however fast I progress. But I'm progressing pretty good, so that's really good. Just wanted to update everybody. Had my blood drawn twice, and the insertion of the Cervidil was not fun. Not fun. And I kind of have a headache from it. But yeah, so I am just all strapped up, and that's about all that's going on right now. Earlier this morning, I lost my plug. And I had called the specialist, and they said, we think you're starting to go into labor, you need to go in, because I had some blood, like the bloody show, you know. So yeah, we're just going to hang out here, and we're in our room where we're going to be delivering, and super, super exciting. My family's in town, and my husband's family's coming in tonight. So yeah, things are going great, and that's all I wanted to update you guys on.
Hello, snowflakes. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. I'm just kidding. So here's Tawana, and she is at 4 centimeters dilated. She's been on
Dilaudid pain medicine.
and she's been trooping through the whole night with
I get an epidural really soon,
With-
about 45 minutes.
getting dilated.
Pitocin in an hour from now. So that's what we're doing.
So babies are coming.
Hello, your friendly unpaid teacher.
Alright, here's the Tawana. She has survived the epidural.
I know, the epidural was no big deal, so mental reminder next time I have a child. The epidural is nothing to worry about. I'm going to hold it down so I can actually.
Okay.
So, yeah, last time they checked me 4 centimeters, I was on the Dilaudid medicine again, just to get me through to the epidural, and then they're going to start Pitocin soon, but I'm having contractions every 2 minutes. Don't feel anything. Epidural was amazing. And what else? Oh yeah, out of a scale of 1 to 10, I told him the maximum I was feeling was a 5. So we're really, really blessed today.
Get a blanket, keep them warm.
Keep getting close to get her face.
Thank you so much, all of you.
Well, thank you. This was awesome. You were amazing, Kristen.
Oh, thank you. She's amazing. She's the one that did all the work.
That's true. She did.
That's your little baby Katie. He knows your voice. That's why.
Family's all wondering. I just said that you guys are okay.
Yeah.
So.
So tiny.
They're so tiny.
You felt so big, but you're so tiny.
Yeah.
You surprised me. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful, Tawana. Get a picture of her real quick.
I know, he's done such a good job.
I do not.
No. Okay.
Nothing. Got nothing for you. Leave it with Daddy. That's good. Thank you.
Congratulations. He doesn't have to go to NICU.
No.
Oh my goodness, Tawana, he doesn't have to go to NICU.
Perfect.
It's okay. It's okay.
You should be able to.
Oh, look, he's put his little hand up to his mouth.
Now you know why you're strong now. I think what you can do the rest of your life. You can do anything once you did that. Right?
Yeah. That epidural wore off down there.
No.
100%.
So you could.
It was like natural.
She did it, David. She did it.
Goodness. That's crazy. I still can't believe it. I don't even understand that.
Are you gonna come back and have you?
Oh, yeah. You poor thing.
I'm good.
No, they're only down there till 11, so.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
Like in his tongue.
Mommy, it's evening. I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Look at his little fingers,
I
David.
love you.
Goodness, that's just crazy.
Isn't that amazing?
She thinks so, too.
I can't, it's like I can't even
You're
believe
beautiful,
that.
Swana.
You are. I never saw anybody that pretty have a baby.
Oh my goodness.
What do you think about that?
Wow.
They'll have these eyes and they'll look right at
I
me.
can't believe you're holding your own baby.
Video now.
Yes, right, Daddy.
Thanks for the shower.
And there's our sweet nurse, Kristen.
Oh my gosh. I love him.
Of course you do. You loved me
Oh,
before he
that's
was
such
born.
a huge blessing. You didn't have to go to NICU, Swana.
Oh, he's so soft.
I know he's
There's
like.
nothing softer than a baby.
Hi. Yeah, I'm your mama. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
Where's the one with me?
And that's your daddy. You know him too.
Where's the one with me?
The other hands, don't you?
There it is.
You're hungry.
To her when she was cutting edge down.
Alright, here's Caden's
You went over here, honey.
first vlog.
Well,
It
yeah,
was a
and
little
then
rough
I
there
went
for an
so
end
bad.
there.
Because I hurt so bad. But then I felt mom. And she helped me.
So I'm gonna pull up FaceTime so you can talk to him. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to check her bleeding again. So the covers are.
So it's different being outside that bubble, huh, boy?
So 6 pounds, 13 ounces?
Yeah, I think so. 19 inches long.
921, right?
So glad. You felt a lot bigger though. I was scared.
I don't know what we would have done without you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, you guys. Congratulations.
He's perfect.
Man, I lost so much.
Mommy, I got the tiniest finger.
What do you think, Addison?
Adorable.
She cried.
We were all
I cried.
Proud Papa.
Second.
I know it's a lot. It is. There's a lot going on. Okay, let me go get the wheelchair. And then we will.
Are you trying to
You
suck?
guys need the wagon help.
Caden's first bath.
She did really good.
Oh, it's Janice. Can you see what she needed? Janice?
You're doing really good, baby.
She's in the 80s.
I'm willing to give this much.
He likes to stretch his legs out. I'm going to take his up
I'm surprised he's so calm.
They usually like to have their hair washed, not the rest of the bath.
Like, it was the first 3 years of his life. So then I didn't we still say baby. My mother-in-law and my niece. And granddaughter. And then my second one, and then my nephew. So I always live with them. So I was always with them.
And I like to just run it home for the first time.
Let's go see how much you weigh, Princess. Let's go see what you weigh, Loco. Alright, not cheating. Not cheating. Oh, sweet pee-pee. Good girl. Yes, good. Yes, it's nice and warm. She's a little baby crying. Two is good. So 7-2 today. 7-2. Now I gotta wipe front to back. So I forgot to tell you, she's gonna have this red drip color pee-pee. One is normal and one is hormone. Sometimes you don't see it because it's mixed with the pee. But if you do see it, dump it out. Yeah. She's also gonna have this white mucus plug that will come out and have the vein. Same thing. So the girls will do it. The boys don't.
Good to know. I would probably can.
Ain't like a girl.
Is she doing something?
Now he's not liking it.
So she got 7 today. So not too bad. So let me pick up her. Okay, bear with me. This thing, they ordered, does not fit on it. I know they have done it, but yeah, it's not transitioning well. Yeah,
I understand that. It does feel something. They never give us the right stuff.
I wanted the parts.
So you don't want to get his umbilical cord wet. So no real baths in the baby tub until that falls off,
Yeah.
which is usually like 7 to 10 days.
Okay.
Until then, you can wipe them down just
The
like I'm
sponge
about to
bath,
do it.
yeah.
Exactly.
She accidentally,
Just kind of work around the umbilical
and just
cord.
because she's a girl, they do shoot once in a while to pee. And if she pees on her belly button, just grab one of these and just squeeze it on top. It doesn't hurt them, but then at
Just
least,
sterilize it.
yeah, so that it doesn't get infected. Alright.
We'll try to snap the whole flow.
Yep. Or if you have like one, my baby, the other one
It's
that I
only a
just did it
few
back,
hours old.
he peed and he went straight to his belly button. Alright, don't worry, you won't tuck in your hand. There you go. There you go,
You
your
don't
hand.
tap those in because you're not going to sleep good if you don't. It's okay.
Oh, Melody. We're all done, Mama. Yes. You're all done. Good girl. Alright, let's go back to Mama and we'll come back and clean up my mess. I think I lost. My locks are there.
One of those, huh?
Yeah, one of these. There you go.
Let me take it.
Yep. Thank you, young man. Clean up over here and finish up. Oh, you're okay, Kino.
Okay.
She's just doing your spa date. They're just doing your spa date with Auntie adopted Jessica. You guys never
Alright,
had your
so
spa
this
date
one's got
with us.
baby soap on it.
Okay.
Write down your weight. Now where did I put my brain? Oh, duh.
Gotta get you clean though.
I'm just gonna get a clean one and rinse them off.
You'd think that you're killing them or something.
He's actually doing pretty good. They usually cry so much harder than this. Yeah, you're just a good baby, huh?
Don't tell Mom that you met a girl. But she is cute, so it's okay.
She was born yesterday?
Yeah, at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I think she's the first of the 15th.
She had 15 that were born on the 15th?
She was born at 5 in the morning on the 15th.
I don't know about that. That's like 16 hours too old.
She's a cougar.
Yeah. Robin the cradle, huh?
Or puma. I'm a cougar because I'm old. Puma, there you go. He's a 15 hours old puma for you there, buddy.
Okay guys, so it has been a little while since I last vlogged, and there's really good reason for that. So today is actually the 18th. When you were watching me get my epidural, that was the 15th. So after I got my epidural, the doctors had thought that I was at 4 centimeters dilated, but I really was at 3, and I lingered at 3, I guess, for a little bit. So they kept giving me IVs and Pitocin, and before I got my epidural, I was getting some what I now know as morphine, and that really did help. But I got my epidural, didn't hurt at all, was not bad at all, so nothing to really be afraid of, I would say. So got that, and I met the doctor who was going to deliver the baby, and anytime I laid on my left side, the baby's heartbeat went down, and they called it decelled or something. So they kept having me on my right side. Now, as I was laying on my right side for like hours and hours, the the epidural medicine kept wearing off, and so I could feel it on the left side of my body, like all the pain, and then on the right side I couldn't feel anything. So he laid me like that for a while, and then around 7-ish, we started pushing, and I still had my epidural in me, and all I was feeling was pressure, and I was thinking, man, you know, this is good. Started being able to feel everything, and the epidural had completely worn off. The only part that wasn't worn off was from my hips to my knees on my sides of my body, which I was told by a nurse that's the last part that fades away. So as I pushed, it just was getting more and more intense. It was really painful. I asked for more medicine, but I didn't know this lady, and I guess she has the motto that like natural's better and to feel the pain. I guess she told my grandma outside of the room that she wanted me to basically do it naturally so that I would have the urge to push and I wouldn't give up. After that, they decided to slow labor down, so they gave me, I think, a morphine, which did not cut the pain like at all. I felt every contraction. I ripped a little because I had internal monitors, so I had started ripping. So they laid me on my side with a peanut ball to try to slow labor down and get my baby to turn because he was sunny side up and his nose was stuck. So they did that for what they said was like 30 minutes, but at 15 minutes or 20 minutes, I asked them if we could start pushing again. At that time, I was screaming for a C-section. I was really, really upset. It was really, really painful. But then they came in and we started pushing and pushed what seemed to be like a long time. And then our baby came. And so we have our baby. When they broke my water, he had pooed. And so we were worried about that. But the NICU people cleared him right away. And he is healthy and well, which is amazing. He didn't have any problems. Are you going to get him out, or?
Oh, you want to nurse him?
I don't know, is he doing his lip thingy?
No, he just had his head turned.
Oh, okay, we'll just leave him then. So, Arlie, how do you feel about everything that went down, and how do you feel about him?
It was a pretty rough experience, but he is amazing. We're so blessed to have him, and he's an awesome addition to our family.
Aww.
He's a boy.
Yeah.